So I want to break away from the main content for a bit. The main content being genres and elements of storytelling, and go back to something I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, I think. Geez, how long have I been? I think I've only been making this for less than a month, but it feels like a longer time. But anyway, yeah, I mentioned some videos back my overall plan for how and why I'm doing this, what I'm trying to accomplish. And the idea here is that I make these videos every day because, oh yeah, the reason for it is that I actually got a new subscriber, which is completely baffling to me because I do this every day solely to keep myself productive. I have a horrible habit of procrastinating. And if I just wait until I feel like I have the perfect video to upload, I'm going to wait forever, and it's going to fizzle out. And I need to keep myself to the fire. What's up, honey? You okay, Polka? Oh, she's okay. She's just talkative. I need to keep my what's the phrase? My feet to the fire or something. I need to keep myself going because if I stop and look too long, what I'm doing, I'm going to get a caterpillar effect or centipede effect, the one where I think too much about what I'm doing and I fall over, twitching with all my hundreds of feet. Um, I use proverbs way too much, and I use them poorly. I procrastinate. Should be obvious by now. And by doing these videos, I force myself to get something out there. And the idea is that these videos also serve as a kind of draft or early research, depending on the video in question. So the ones I've been making up till now have been basically off the cuff material based on my experiences and things I've researched already, but they were not scripted. I didn't script and research each individual video. I'm basing it on old knowledge. And the idea is that they provide the base material. They are not supposed to be viewed by anyone. And the fact that I think 30 viewed one of them, but retention is minimal. People tune out the first minute or two, and there are basically no return customers. And I'm aware of that. I'm fine with that. I'm surprised that there are any people watching it. But yeah, the idea is that this provides raw material, and I will be doing videos based on those videos later that kind of fine tune it, collect things, sort through them, streamline them, add stuff that I've been missing, and just trying to get it all a little bit better. I've, for example, the latest ones, the intrigue maps or relation maps for intrigue storylines. I have what 5 or 6 of them, just about 2 hours of material, and it's mostly crap. I'm perfectly aware of that. Uh, but mostly means that it's not entirely crap. So, shot in the dark would be that maybe there are 40 to 60 minutes worth of actual content, and if that gets streamlined, it'll probably be a little over half an hour of actual usable content. And I already know that there are things I'm missing. There are things that are poorly explained. There are not a lot of good examples. So that could probably push it to 45 minutes to an hour. that a final product would take, or at least the next final product, because again, step by step, one by one. Um, so the idea is that I would do that. I'd collect it all up, figure out how to structure it better, and put together a better version of the material. And the same with the genres, world genres that I've been focusing mostly on, but also other genres like plot genres and style genres and the like. When there's material enough for it, I'll do a video based on it and hopefully get it much better, much tighter, much more usable, and in a more engaging format. And once I've done that, that video will be considered the bad one, and I'll start thinking about how to do it even better. Maybe even use some script to get to make sure I get the main point across. But it's not carefully scripted all from the start. I'm using an Ed Wood approach. I'm starting to call it. I mentioned him in a video. I just do crap, and then later I take that crap and look at it and check what did I do wrong, and I try to fix as much as possible, and then produce something new. And later on, I'll check that and look at that, and say what did I do wrong, and polish it, fine tune it, and polish it until it's good enough to make an actual, real, solid video. Hopefully, at some point. And at that point, it wouldn't be me just filming the outside of my house. It would be something real, something actually worth watching. That is the point of it. And I'm doing it because if I just sit down and try to do it all right from the beginning, I get overly self critical. I make up excuses. I procrastinate. And that's just not going to work. After the Great Reset here this August, I've decided to try the best I can to go full throttle on this project. I've been tap dancing around it for way too long. I've been too nervous. I've been too self aware. What's it called? Not self aware, not self critical, self conscious. I've been way too self conscious, and I need to just plow ahead and do the Ed Wood thing. Make something, anything, even if it's bad. Just make something. And that's what I'm doing right now. And later on, I can look back and I can say, okay, I made that. How can I make it better? And I'm trying to do that with every aspect of this project, including how to present and explain the project itself, which might be something that I should look into for the first really thought out video here. Wouldn't that be a treat when that happens?